Hi guys, welcome back. So we're going to play some Stardew, but before we get started, I just wanted to talk a little bit because I really don't like my old Stardew series, so I'm going to start a new one. And there have been a bunch of new updates to Stardew, so I think it's a great time to do that. But I wanted to discuss a little bit before we really get going into it my intentions for the series, because I'm not going to do this one the same way. This is going to be my regular game of Stardew. I am starting from scratch, I am making a new farm, and we're going to have some fun. And I'm not going to show you every step of the way. I'm probably going to record a few episodes here and there, and I will just share with you occasionally when I feel like I've made some new little upgrades that I think you would like, or I'm playing with a new mod, or I found a new feature in the game. That's what I'm going to share with you along the way, aside from today, because today's going to be the opening episode. But I wanted to just yap with you about that for a second so that you weren't surprised, because we're not going to jump into the old game. I have actually deleted that one because I wasn't liking how it was going, and I didn't like it. So I've already built a character, and we're going to jump right in to day one of Stardew Valley. I have already skipped through all of the intro, because if you haven't played Stardew Valley, what's wrong? You need to play Stardew Valley. But I hope this will be a lot more fun. I think this will be way more fun for me to do, and I think that'll make it a lot more fun for you guys to see. So it's not going to be a regular series. It's not going to happen. I can't promise it'll be like once a month or even every other month. It'll just be occasional, and just so you can see kind of my progress. I'm not going to be spending a ton of time playing Stardew because I have lots of other games I'm playing. I had stopped playing games while I was studying, so now that I'm not studying, I find that I have lots of time to play games. So Stardew is one of them, and while it will be getting some of my time, it will not be getting all of my time. But I thought that this would be really fun, and I will probably scatter in some other games as well along the way, because I did really like doing Wingspan and Slay the Spire, and I have the new Jurassic Park game. I don't know if it's new to me. I have the Jurassic Park game now, so we can play that too from time to time, and I think we'll have some more gaming videos just because I like to be nerdy, and I really like doing those videos. But today, we're going to do Stardew Valley, Day 1, new farm, and let's have some fun with it, okay? So here we are. We have parsnips. I did decide not to go through the whole intro for this video, mainly because it's something that I feel like you should do on your own the first time you play Stardew. So I'm not going to show you that, but you should go watch it yourself. Oh my gosh, my farm is a mess. So day 1, I think generally I just take my scythe and clear as much of the grass stuff as I can. Get all of these weeds out of the way. I did decide to do the Four Corners farm again. I haven't made it very far doing a Four Corners farm yet, and I have all these ideas for doing them. I just haven't seen them through. So I think Four Corners is the way to go, because I really like this layout for a farm. And like I said, I have oodles of ideas for doing one. I just need to actually do it. So that's what this is going to be. Right now it's just day 1, so lots of clearing. And I don't know how often this series will be. It probably won't be super often, but I will record every so often so you guys can see how the farm is coming, what we're doing, and you can see if you approve of my layout once I get things going. I'm gonna have to go get... Oh, I can go this way. Okay. Never mind me. I know how Stardew works. Okay, so I've gotten a lot of the weeds cleared from up here. So that's nice. I don't really want anything up here at all. I want this section. Ideally, I think I want this section to be like my trees. Like I'll do an orchard and whatever up here. But for year one, I think it makes more sense to have this be the garden. So we'll clear away some stuff and get to planting. I do want to go to Pierre's and maybe get some potatoes, because you do get more money for potatoes than you do for any of your other stuff. So I'm thinking potatoes are a good way to start. It is what I generally do. No. But I don't remember how many I can afford right now. So we will start by planting my parsnips, giving them a water. And then we'll go down to the store and we'll get some potato seeds. There's some nice forage up here, so I'll grab these guys as well. These I think we can just sell for now, although I might save them, because I'll need them for the community center at some point. But it's only day one, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. Ooh, we should meet some people. Abigail, Marnie. You have to go around the counter and meet Pierre. And then you can go buy things. Alright, so I'm just going to spend all of my money on potato seeds. Wait, that was a person. I should go meet them. Oh my gosh, there's so many people right here. Alex, Sam, Pam. Alright, so this was a successful trip into town. I should go meet that person quick. The first time I played, I had the hardest time finding Leah to meet her. I could not find her anywhere. I'll go meet Harvey too. Apparently this was like the best time to come into town. Who knew? I certainly didn't. Then I think I'm going to get as much wood as I can so that so I can build a chest and start storing some of my stuff. Because at the beginning of the game, you have like no capacity for holding anything. You tend to end up with a bunch of things to hold. So I don't know that I necessarily want to chop down a tree right away. I know that's the best way to get wood. But there's also just a ton of wood pieces everywhere, so I'm feeling like I can probably just get wood this way for right now. I don't have a whole lot of energy left already. I'm so used to year 2 and 3 when you have so much energy you don't know what to do with it. But year 1 it's like, oh no, I have to ration my energy. I'm such a noob. Okay. 37 wood. I think I need 50 to build a chest. I can also go forage and see if I can find some snacks. Okay. Crafting. Yep, I knew it was 50 wood. Oh, these guys I can eat. I'll just eat both of them. That'll give me a little bit of energy. The scythe doesn't take any energy, which is why I will generally start with just running around with my scythe. I'm just going to stick my chest here, and I'll stick anything I'm not going to be using at the moment in there. Okay, so I think let's go look around and do some forage, and then we can come back and clear up some more of these weeds. I mean, day 1, there's just not a ton to do. Well, I mean, there is a ton to do, but you don't have a ton of energy, so you can't do a lot of it. So you really have to pick and choose unless you can find some good forage. If I could find like a leek, that would be ideal. I think those have a nice amount of energy. And I don't have any money, so it's not like I can go buy something. I will also go look for spring onions, because those I could sell. There we go. I think they give you some energy, but I also think I would rather have a little bit of money right now. Okay, so I know if I go up above my farm, yeah, I'm going to do that way. I usually find a leek or two up above the farm. So let's try that way and see if I see anything there. And if not, we'll just go into town. Maybe. Because now I do have some energy. And I have already met a few people. So I feel like I have accomplished something today. And I'm thinking for this episode, I'll probably just do a couple of days. Just tool around, get things started. I already know Robin, but hi. Alright, so it is getting late. So I'll go put these in the thing for selling, and I will start pickaxing some of those stones that are in front of my house. And then we'll call it for this day, I think. I've also just started playing Animal Crossing, which I also think would be fun for an ASMR series, but I'm still like just starting to get into it, and I don't super know what I'm doing. Whereas Stardew, I do know what I'm doing, and it's not so frustrating at times. Animal Crossing has been somewhat frustrating just because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do half the time. So I'm just kind of like running around uncertain of what I should do. Not ideal. Alright, now I've got some stuff. I think I have enough to knock down one more tree. Cool. And now my character is completely exhausted. So let's sell those guys. Let's get out my watering can. And we will go ahead and go to bed for the night. Easy peasy. Look, we earned a whopping 48 gold. We can't even buy a potato with that. Alright, day 2. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. That'll be nice. And the day is in my hands. Okay, so we need to go see Willie. I think we should definitely do that today. And that'll be pretty easy to do too. I think one of the first things I'm going to want to do is put a well in so that my water source isn't super far away from my current garden. Because it would be nice to not have to run all the way down there. I mean, I guess I could, after I harvest these, move my crops down here, potentially. It's not a terrible idea, really. So, what if we just knock down a couple of trees for today? And then we go wander around town, go see Willie. We could try fishing again. I haven't played in a bit, so I don't know if I'm as good at fishing as I used to be. But we could try it. Can definitely at least get a couple of trees knocked down here. I know they give you the option of you can sell things like wood, but because you need them for so much stuff, I just never do it. I save my wood. I basically just refuse to sell it. Like, what if you need it for something? What if you decide you want to build something and you don't have any wood? Because you sold it for no reason. Let's go get this guy before it turns into a tree. Okay, put these away. I have a little bit more energy and it's still pretty early. So, I'm going to start with the top 2 sections maybe for clearing stuff. And I am just going to clear almost everything, I think. And we can always replant stuff later. So I'm just going to come in with the scythe and get a lot of this section. Maybe tomorrow I'll come through here and knock out some of this wood. I try to just systematically clean. I am not one of those people who really cares about the other characters in the game. I really just care about like my farm and making it cool and doing all the stuff with it that I want to do. And then I heard that there's all this new stuff you can do since the latest update, and I am super interested in a lot of that. But there's not a lot of like character development stuff that I'll do. I just do a lot of farming. But I mean, it's a farming game. That is how I see it. That is how I will always see it. But I am excited to see all the new stuff. I haven't cheated. I haven't really looked ahead. I only know a couple of things. I know there's another island you can go to. And I don't remember what's happening on it or anything. I don't even know if I know what's happening on it. There's just an island somewhere that you can go to. And that is the extent of my knowledge on the subject. But I think that that'll be really cool to check out. I'm excited to see all of the new stuff because I have played for a bit in the past. And I do really like the new features that I've seen, like the fish ponds and stuff like that. I really like the fish ponds. They're just fun. So I do want to have a section for like one of these four corners. I want it to be for either like a barn and a coop, or a barn, a coop, and like 3 or 4 fish ponds. I think that would just be fun. So now I think we're just gonna go to town and see if we run into any people. Sometimes there's people up here. Like somebody at the fountain. Oh, here we go. Okay, there's Haley. Grab this daffodil. Sometimes Caroline sits over here. But like I said, I'm not really big on meeting the people. I only recently figured out most of the people's names. I just kind of tool around, and the only reason I will actually go around and meet the people is because they make it like a quest. So this is Willie, and Willie is going to give us a fishing pole. And I didn't remember to save any energy for fishing, so we're going to have to do some forage if we want to do any fishing. Alright, now we got a fishing pole. I'll just skip the rest of this. I think it's going to rain. In real life, it's thundering. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's thundering real loud. This will be good for selling. This will be good for selling. Some clay. Sell this oyster. Elliot. I like Elliot. I feel like it's pretty obvious that this game was made by a guy, because all of the girl characters are like really cute and really fun, and all of the guy characters are just kind of weird and like So, like, as a woman playing this game, I don't want to cultivate a relationship and get married to one of these weirdos where a lot of the girl characters are totally ones that I could see all of the guys wanting to be with. It's just weird. Let's sell these. I will put this clay in here. I also don't need my watering can right now. And let's see if we can find any forage so that we can do a little bit of fishing, because it's only the middle of the day. We still have some time. We just don't have any energy. I'm telling you, this is what always happens to me in this game. Early on, I do all the stuff in the morning, and then I'm like, do I call it the end of the day? Do I just go to bed? Ooh, spring onions. Sometimes there's like 3 down here, so I always check. Don't see any other forage. Unfortunately. I'm sorry if you hate puns. I love them. I'm sorry for you, if you don't like puns. Because I love them, they're funny. Oh my gosh, is there no forage? Is there no forage anywhere? I guess I can eat the spring onions. I would rather sell them. Because I would rather save and get some money to buy some more seeds. Okay. Let's try above the farm. See if there's anything there. And if not, then maybe we call it. This is really weird. Now, normally there's at least something. Oh, there's a rock here. Go ahead and clear that out of the way. Sit on the scythe. I just wanted to do a little fishing, and I don't have any food, and I don't have any energy. You home? Hello. Just walk into this dude's hut, say hi, walk back out. That's not creepy at all, right? Sheesh, we're already getting into evening, and I have not found a single horseradish or leek or anything. No. But I can go meet Sebastian. Sheesh. How is there no forage? There is nothing to forage. There are no snacks. I think if I try that door, then maybe at some point I get a cutscene, and then I can start doing community center stuff. Seriously, at this point, there's no forage to be had. We've been everywhere. We've done everything. I guess we can go up this path. It's a little late for fishing now, too. I guess I could go fishing. Don't know that I want to go fishing this late. Well, you know what? We tried. We did not succeed. Whoops. we did try. And that's all we can really say for it. I guess in the little bit of time that I have before lights out, just go through here with a scythe. Trouble is it is dark, so I can't see, and I don't want to get stuck in a field of stuff that needs to be cleaned up. So, cautious, don't go too deep. I've gotten stuck before. It's super easy to do when it's nighttime. Okay, well, that'll do for now. The next episodes of this will be much better, I promise. We will do better things. It will not be day 1 and 2. So there will be more fun things happening, and it won't just be an exhausted character running around looking for forage. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time with a whole new video. I don't know what it'll be next week yet, but it'll be fun. Thanks, guys. Bye.